Brill's team comprises of 3 cornerstone players and 1 player who they're taken from somewhere else in the studio who isn't really into competitive, just so they can show them the competitive scene here in the Gentleman's League. If you guys are just joining us, I'm your host, Nikki, here for the Gentleman's League. Don't forget to follow the stream and follow at Evolve TGL on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, they're giving away copies of Evolve every 500 followers. If you already got the game, maybe you can have some DLC. Be sure to follow them on Twitter for all your TGL news. I cast TGL here as much as I can. It's also on some other streams. It's all over the place, so just be sure you're staying tuned on Twitter so you know where to get your competitive Evolve action. The picks, once again, ladies and gentlemen, were as follows. Maggie Hyde, Goliath, Sunny Slim.
Is that some kind of
Dat Newt on the monster.
It's a nutrient slurry.
Oh, I haven't heard this new dialogue yet, but we're not here for dialogue. We're here for casting. Professional casting. By the most professional. I don't know, all the other casters are pretty good, but I would say I have the best hair. I'm not gonna lie, that's not even a competition. Anyway, Dat Newt getting in on the Goliath. Poor old bald Goliath. Actually, none of the monsters have any hair. My hair is better than the monsters, confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. Dat Newt playing as a Goliath versus Turtlerock Studios. SALGE, represented by Dat Newt, has the opportunity to shut it out 3-0 in this best of 5 series. 3 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen. Perks are off, but in this area you can sometimes find an armored friend who may just so happen to have the damage resistance perk. Birds coming in hot. And it looks like their trapper has caught on. Ooh, he looks a little pinned here in the corner of the map. Luckily, lots and lots of marsh striders. Oh, the dune beetle. I hate dune beetles. If I had to pick a wildlife on sheer that I hate the most, mammoth birds, dune beetles are a very close second. Probably marsh striders third. Marsh striders live to die. Alright. We've seen every side so far in this game decide to hold the dome. So let's see if they decide to do that here as well on Rendering Plant. Looks like they are not dropping the dome. Looks like our Goliath friend here has got some help from the Armadon. Will he be able to take out the Trapper here? Leap Smash coming in. Last time I believe Dat Newt took 3 in Leap Smash. I believe he has it again. 3 in Leap Smash. And he will take 3 in Flamethrower at stage 2 is what I'm predicting. I personally like 3 Leap Smash, 3 Rock. In Arena mode. In Hunt, because I have to do some farming, I like to take 1 Flamethrower, 2 Leap, and then go 3 Leap, 2 Rock. But there's no correct way to play the monster. Everyone can play it differently. There's lots of different things that can be effective against different hunters, different styles of gameplay. And it looks like the dome is going live. They did manage to whittle down half of his armor. So it looks like they're just going to take the dome here and see what they can get. Looks like he does have some wildlife help. He has to watch out to not land on the Armadon. The Armadon's on his side. He can jump around the Armadon. Sunny's got to jetpack the other hunters around him. And it looks like Dat Newt is just going to play evasive, minimize his losses, try not to lose any health. Stage 1, even against Slim and Sunny, you are not going to be looking too hot. You cannot outdamage them. It looks like he's going to be using this cave. What I would do, lure the assault down, jump through, yep, and now he's going to jump back up top to where we saw him earlier, up on the north side. Harpoons, good preemptive harpoons by their Maggie player, stopping him from moving when he came back up top, as they predicted. Ooh, they got to be careful not letting him eat. There's a lot of food right there. Everyone's got to go DPS. This is a very, very good team for DPS. Hyde, great damage as Flamethrower. Slim, highest damage medic. Sunny's nukes are painful. Maggie with her spray and pray machine pistol, good in close quarters combat. And they did not break his armor. So Dat Newt is going to be able to get away without fear of another dome for 60 seconds. Good evasion right there, ladies and gentlemen, by Dat Newt. He had a lot of places to jump around. That little cliff where they had to use all their jetpack to get up, could hide in the little cave, could come back up top. Harpoons were doing the best they could, but just not enough to slow him down. It looks like he is going to be able to get a stage. Alright. Dat Newt, where is he going to evolve? Back here in the caves. This is a great cave to stage in. He doesn't have to worry about a Hank player dropping an orbital on his head, but it's good practice to evolve somewhere where you're not immediately going to get shot at from 50 meters. Alright, and like I said earlier, 3 leap, 3 flame breath. I'm not sure why. I see a lot of competitive players take 3 flame breath. It personally doesn't work for me. Not necessarily saying it's bad, but I much prefer to have my rock throws. I love throwing me some free throws. Get them shots across the map, nailing a hunter in the forehead with a giant boulder. It's especially satisfying when I pull said giant boulder out of a metal flooring. I'm not sure how that's possible, but you know, we're just gonna go along with it. Speaking of going along with it, it looks like we did just have a disconnect. But this is the Gentleman's League, ladies and gentlemen. Honor is everything. So, as standard procedure, all players will freeze and stop playing until that player reconnects. Sorry about that. They will save the bot from the Megmouth, though, because the bot's just a little derpy. Give us one moment, ladies and gentlemen. As standard procedure, this is fair. All players are just going to hold still a little bit. The monster player is going to back up slowly because Daisy is going to move in slowly. Actually, I don't know what's happening here. They should all be holding position until someone rejoins. And if we are going to get a restart, then they'll call for just replaying the map after the game ends. We'll see. Give us one moment, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Turtlerock Studios' hide player has disconnected. Standard procedure is we hold still until they rejoin, and if the map needs to be... Yeah, the bots just kind of have a mind of their own. Alright, I think they're good now. I think they're good to keep playing. If they want to replay afterwards, that is up to them to discuss and replay if needed. Sorry about the disconnect. Unfortunately, the bots kind of have a mind of their own and decided to go in on Dad Newt. Maybe a feature where we could freeze the entire game would be nice in the future. Ooh, mammoth birds, tasty snacks. That's 6 right there. And I think the Hunter Squad gave him a little bit of distance because that was unfair how they all moved up on him, so... This is the Gentleman's League, even though we are playing for, I believe, some awesome exclusive Gentleman's League skins and seeding in the future tournament. We are playing by honor and fairness. And the action is back on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how Cloud gets this dome. He's going to want to get this dome before he fully armors up or even hits stage 3. SALGE is 2-0 in the series. If the Hunters lose this round, they will be out 3-0. And I want to see Brill back on the monster next round. So I'm rooting for the Hunters this time. And that's rare. Coming from me. Dome is live, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Strategio was taking some serious heat. He's going in for the leech gun, though. If they lose him, it is not looking good for the Hunter Squad. I'm not sure where the shield drone is. That Sunny needs to get a shield drone down. Mr. Strategio is doing his best keeping himself alive. He needs to get some heal bursts off. He needs to start using those leech gun shots. And Slim is down, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. Not enough boosts from the Sunny player. Hopefully she can cloak and get him up. The shield, unfortunately, was not doing any work. And there it is. Daisy, is she going to MVP it and get up Slim? If Slim goes down, I would call the dome. I never, ever fight and evolve without a medic. Unless the monster's 1-2 more bars of health, unless I'm confident my assault can take him down there and then. I never fight without a medic. You lose a huge portion of your team's sustain. Your team cannot hang in the fight for as long. It is not good. Alright, dome is down. I would advise for a tactical retreat. If someone's going to take a down penalty, I would give it to Hyde. He does have the personal shield to make him a little more tanky, do some damage to the monster, and have everyone separate to different parts of the map. Minimize your losses here, Hunters. Hyde should be the one staying and fighting. If the Trapper went down, that's a loss. The support's got the best chance of getting away with her cloak, so... right now, it is the Trapper and the Assault left alive. Daisy is down. Dad Newt going for the Assault. They are spreading out. This is exactly how you pull off a tactical retreat. Sometimes, as Hunters, it does not go right for you. And this is exactly how you pull off a tactical retreat. Split on opposite sides of the map. If someone's gonna die, give it to the Assault. He's got a personal shield. He can hold on a little longer. That down penalty doesn't mean as much to him because he'll have that shield again when he respawns. And he can continue doing health damage to the monster. Alright, looks like Maggie is just chilling here at the south part of the map. Got some harpoons around her. And unfortunately, Hyde has been pancaked. Alright, Dat Newt on the Goliath. Only lost 25% of his health. The Hunters are not completely out of this. The Trappers got no down penalty. Everyone else only has 1 down penalty. That is a 20% loss to their health. Dat Newt gave up 25% of his health. But I think he'll be able to hit stage 3 before they fight him again. Maybe even armor up. I'm interested to see what Turtlerock Studios decides to do as far as their relay fight, because I feel like this is going to go down to a relay fight. Leaving the rest of that food right there. Dat Newt did not eat that entire Marsh Strider. He's leaving a little bit of that food right there for eating later. Alright, stage 3 Goliath. These guys are hard to tear through. I hope this Hunter squad is ready. There's a few different relay choices here. They can fight directly at the relay. There's a few platforms and tanks to stand up on, hang out around. You can fight on the little town to the side of it. Place 1 Hunter on top of the building, 1 Hunter on top of the rocks. Kite around that little house. It's not really a town. It's more like a little hut that you can kite around with a Maggie player. I'm interested to see what they decide to do. And it is just calm before the storm as they move into setup before Dat Newt comes in to cause some pain. He put 3 into rock, 3 leap, 3 flame. This is a set you see among pretty much all Goliath players for going charge. I pretty much agree with this. This is the set that I personally use when I'm rocking a stage 3 Goliath with well over 80% of his health. It's looking pretty good for him. The Hunters still have the ability to come back. Are they going to fight back here near this secondary town? Near the crates? Are they going to fight at the relay or are they going to fight on the other side? We'll see. Alright, and it looks like the fight is being taken to the Hunters at this power relay, ladies and gentlemen. They are fighting over, not exactly in front of the relay, but over to the side right here, near this giant pump. Oh, and a little more AoE. A rock. Both the medic and support are down, ladies and gentlemen. Daisy MVP and a Daisy picking up the medic. You can't forget about Daisy as a monster player. Medic's got 2 down penalties though. He is down to a mere 60% of his health. I know the down penalties aren't proportional here in observer mode. Slim is popping spores absolutely everywhere, which makes it a little hard. You may have thought, how in the world did he miss that rock? It's because Slim's putting spores everywhere. It's hard to identify the Hunters. You can't see their health bars. Harder to see the harpoons. Can't see their names. Medic and support out of the game. The spores are everywhere. Dat Newt can see the names, but... or he cannot see the names, but we can, because we're watching here. And observer mode safe. Away from Slim's smelly spores, ladies and gentlemen. Going in with a rock! Whiffs that one. A little bit to the right of the Trapper. Got the pounce right there. And is Hyde just going to take to the fight, or is he going to tactically retreat? You cannot run down a Goliath with this much health. I don't care how good of an assault you are. If this Goliath wants you dead, he's going to take you out. At this point, I would tactically retreat if I were this Hyde player. But it looks like Dat Newt is on to where he's at. Poor Hyde might be out of the game right here. His shield is down. Last man standing. And it looks like Dat Newt... Oh! I thought Daisy was still up. Nope, looks like Dat Newt taking it home. SALGE pulling it off 3-0 in my second TGL cast, ladies and gentlemen, against the Turtlerock Studios devs. GG's to everyone, well played. This was best 3 out of 5. Good work to both sides. SALGE taking it home 3-0 after a disappointing 0-3 loss last week. They're taking it home 3-0 against the TRS devs. Well played, everyone. Well played, everyone who played. GG's to all. Thank you all for tuning in. Well played, everyone. I'm happy to have casted. Don't forget to follow Evolve TGL on Twitter. Thank you to everyone who played, all the monsters, all the Hunters, Turtlerock Studios for coming out, SALGE for coming out. I really have fun casting these games.